Hello everyone, and welcome back to Master Detective Archives Raincoat. I'm Sophia Bobby, and let's get straight into this episode. Where we left off, we're in the labyrinth, the mystery labyrinth of chapter 4. Yeah, we have Vivia with us, and we're pretty much just progressing as far as we can to figure out who the culprit is. Still have no clue who did it, honestly. Could be anyone. I think it's Yomi, but we'll see.
Security? The only option we know of is Amapal.
Yep.
True. And that's how we were able to get through security ourselves.
But it's just a toy robot, right? How is it related to the case?
I don't know yet, but since Amapal can get through security, it must be important.
Yeah. Okay. Door. What's next? Reasoning deathmatch? I feel prepared.
It's sealed off here, too.
Hey, there's an intercom.
Okay.
Maybe someone will respond if you use it.
No way.
What? Dr. Weska?
Huh? Doctor?
Wait. What the?
Oh.
Wait. Who are you? Help! Somebody come help me!
That's exactly what he said last
Is this the
time.
footage of when the doctor was attacked?
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh no.
The mystery materialized. It must be related to what the doctor just said.
Okay. Oh god, here we go. Let's do this. Who are you was directed at who? The culprit,
So
of
the
course.
question is, who did the doctor say? Who are you?
He's just sitting on a couch.
Well, I'll leave it to you.
Of course.
I don't get how you can keep reading at a time like this.
Okay, it's gotta be the culprit. Yes.
I can certainly understand why you'd want to choose that. But wasn't security active at that point?
Oh
I
no.
considered all the various possibilities, but I couldn't figure out a way to get past the security.
Okay.
If I'm right, then there is no basis to infer that someone had entered the doctor's lab at this point.
No way.
Which means you can't say the doctor was directing those words to the culprit.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Aww. Okay, it must be Amapal then.
At this point in time, you still hadn't borrowed Amapal, yes? And Amapal itself has an alibi. However weird it may be to talk about a robot having an alibi.
Yeah.
And normally, I don't believe anyone would shout out, "Who are you?" to a robot.
Okay, that's good logic.
Right.
I understand. I guess it's no one. No way. He was just making that up? What?
The trap didn't activate. Does that mean we found the right answer?
I don't know.
Huh? So the right answer is no one? Why would the doctor say, "Who are you?" if no one was there?
I have no clue.
The security was still active at the time, so no one could enter the doctor's lab, right?
Huh?
And that was before I borrowed Amapal. So the only explanation is that no one was there.
Oh my god.
Why would he say that if no one was there?
I think if we go there, we'll find the answer.
Was he trying to frame us?
What? That route's obviously just a side road. Who cares what the old geezer was thinking anyway?
It looks like this is the only way we can go. Besides, I am curious about what was going through his mind.
Yeah.
It could be an important factor in solving the mystery behind this case.
Still, being forced to take a side route is too much trouble. Makes me wish I was dead.
Vivia, dude, you need therapy. Okay, anyways, let's keep going. Here we go.
So, Master, do you have an idea about what the geezer was thinking?
No.
Not yet, but I think it has to do with why he said, "Who are you?" I think the doctor was putting on an act.
That's what I was thinking.
An act? Really?
The doctor put on an act for a reason, but I have no idea why. We have to figure that out by going down this doctor's motive route.
Do you think we helped someone get in to murder the doctor by using Amapal? There's no way, is there? We aided the culprit, possibly? So confusing. Why would he claim that someone was attacking him if no one was there? Oh no, here we go. Reasoning deathmatch time.
He's here too?
You rats keep scurrying around. Do you really think you'll discover Dr. Weska's motive this way?
Yeah?
Good luck with that, morons! He had no motive at all!
What?
Well, you said there's nothing here. Let's head back.
We can't do that! If he's trying to block our path, then this route must be important.
Yeah.
Nah, fine.
I'm only here because you maggots piss me off. So, I'm gonna end you here and now!
Okay. Let's do this. I am prepared. Well, not really. Reasoning deathmatch. Oh god, here we go. Oh no.
This was...
Okay. The doctor's notes. A notebook found on the doctor's desk. It has diagrams of a person being splashed with sulfuric acid. Photo of a young man and woman. Email. The email records of Dr. Weska and Anonymous. There was regular communication between them until recently. Oh, could it be the email records,
It's all
maybe?
part of the doctor's plan. He didn't have a plan at all.
Okay.
That
Ouch.
exchange on the intercom wasn't...
An exchange on the intercom wasn't an act. Okay, I don't think we can disprove that.
act. There was no reason to put on a show.
Oh god.
The doctor misunderstood.
What?
You probably don't know this. Weska put his soul into his work.
Okay. Oh god.
The
Wasn't
research
expecting
was
that.
going well.
Okay. Was it? Okay, I guess that's fair.
The doctor was loyal to
Amaterasu. Oh, this one.
Amaterasu.
Nice. He was not, because he was planning to flee. Whew. Stressful.
No, the doctor was planning on betraying Amaterasu Corporation. He was trying to escape Kanai Ward.
Yep.
He said so in the messages he wrote.
You little...
Sorry. You know, this game looks a lot like Deca Police, which is another mystery game I want to play. I wonder if they're going to be very similar to each other. That game doesn't come out till next year at least, though. Anyways.
His rebuttal. What was that?
I don't know, man.
What was he trying to deny? Why was he covering up the doctor's motives?
It seems that this case involves the inner workings of Amaterasu.
Yes, it does.
Right. The doctor was going to betray Amaterasu. And whoever he was emailing knew that.
Yeah.
So the doctor locked himself in the lab to protect himself from that person.
Perhaps the doctor's act had something to do with that.
Maybe. Oh god. Here we go again. Oh boy.
It's the security gate. Everything's locked up.
Oh god. How did the doctor plan to escape Kanai Ward?
Which means this is a complex problem.
Oh boy.
We have to choose the right door and insert the correct solution key.
I apologize if you can hear lawn mowing in the background. It's very loud. Anyways. Oh boy, here we go.
This is way more hassle than before. Guess I'll leave it to you, Yuma.
Okay.
As always.
Okay, we're ready. How did the doctor plan to escape? Swapping places, maybe? I don't think it's the blackout. And I don't think it's a terrorist bombing. Must have been swapping places. Oh, if he used sulfuric acid on someone, they would have been unrecognizable Oh, that's what it literally says. Okay. Nice. Okay.
Oh, the door actually opened. I knew I could let Yuma handle it.
Thank you.
Are you sure you aren't a phantom?
Okay, in we go. Oh, we're back here.
So the doctor tried to swap places with someone else to escape from Amaterasu.
Yes.
The notes he left behind in the lab hinted at his plan.
You mean the diagram with the sulfuric acid being poured on someone?
Yep.
Yeah, he was going to swap places with the corpse, then melt it with acid.
I
He
see.
wanted to disfigure it beyond recognition. That's how he planned to fake his own death.
Ah.
At the very least, it'd buy him enough time to escape Kanai Ward. Or so he thought.
Yeah. I'm so sorry about the background noise. There's nothing I can do about that. I hope it's not too loud.
Wow. Melting a corpse with sulfuric acid?
Yep.
Yay, so cool and grotesque!
Is it?
So who was the substitute supposed to be?
Maybe the hitman. The doctor was under surveillance by Amaterasu, but he was still looking for a chance to escape.
Yeah, that's true.
When he learned a hitman was after him, he figured his chance had arrived.
He thought he could kill the hitman?
The doctor was hoping to use the security system to kill the hitman and use the body as a decoy.
Now that I think about it, the doctor did seem to be waiting for the hitman to arrive.
Okay.
The hitman hasn't arrived yet. When will he show up? Don't tell me this so-called first-rate hitman was captured by peacekeepers.
But the hitman never did show up. That's why the doctor had a sudden change of plans.
Huh.
That was the act he put on by asking, "Who are you?"
Perhaps that was a trap to lure you in.
He
Interesting.
was trying to lure Master?
Yeah, to frame him, probably?
He considered taking advantage of the detectives, since the hitman never showed up. So if he called for help, he would charge into the lab, not knowing anything about the security system,
Wow.
and thereby acquire the corpse he needed as his decoy.
Wow.
That seems overly complicated. Like those guys who overthink asking girls out?
Haha.
Well, he couldn't have used another researcher. Someone would have noticed their
I
absence.
see.
He needed visitors. People from outside to pull it off.
Yeah. Makes sense. Okay.
So if I didn't know about the security and had rushed into the lab,
You probably would have died.
You'd be a super sexy skeleton right now. Aw, so close.
you want that?
But the doctor's plan failed, and he actually got boom killed by the hitman.
Yeah.
I get what he was trying to do, but what about the impossible murder?
Assuming the attack on the doctor was just an act when we saw him through the intercom, we at least know for sure the real attack hadn't happened yet.
Yeah.
In other words, the culprit entered the lab after that exchange.
I see.
So the problem is, when did they actually enter?
I don't know, man. Oh god. What's this? Oh my god, what?
Where are we?
This place is a real mystery. Then again, I suppose that checks out.
Huh? Shinigami?
Yeah, Master, this looks like an important turning point.
Oh?
So, is that your final answer?
I haven't said anything yet.
The culprit entered the lab before Amapal. I assume we have to say true or false.
Master,
False. It's false.
you need to narrow down the timing for when the culprit got inside.
Okay.
Now then, here's a faithful fork in the road. It's life or death.
Okay.
We're at the crossroads of mystery and solution. This earth-shattering choice may be your last.
Her voice.
Now, Master, which one will you choose?
It's false. It's gotta be false. What? Before Amapel? Really? But what?
When I directed Amapel to go into the doctor's lab, he already had a knife stuck in him.
Oh my god.
Which means he was murdered before Amapel entered the doctor's lab.
Okay.
Your answer?
Uh-huh.
Is correct!
That's cute.
Congratulations, Master! Would you like to double down?
What are you talking about? Anyway, let's keep going.
Okay. Honestly, I'm so lost with this case. I really don't know what's happening. I feel like this is the case that I'm most confused about. And it sucks. I just want to
Little by
understand.
little, we're narrowing down when the culprit entered.
Yeah?
Yeah, but we still don't know how yet.
Yeah.
It had to be between when we spoke to the doctor over the intercom and when Amapel entered his lab.
Yeah.
During that time, the culprit entered the doctor's lab and murdered him.
So the most likely time would be when you went to borrow Amapel, Master.
That's true.
The culprit had to have entered the lab then.
But Fubuki waited at the front chamber while Desuhiko and I went to borrow Amapel.
That's true.
She said no one entered or left the lab.
Interesting. This is getting more and more interesting. And no less confusing. Okay. We're back here again. God. Okay.
Huh? We're back on the original path.
Maybe you're supposed to try opening that door now.
Okay.
I'm sure that from here on out, it's not just about when, but also how the culprit got in.
Yeah.
Yuma, there's no need to push yourself if things get too hard.
No, I can do it. I'm going to solve it.
Oh god. Again? Where was the culprit before the crime? Okay. Oh god, I don't know.
This is a map of the critical lab.
So we have to determine where the culprit was before the murder.
We'll have to solve them one at a time. Let's start with this mystery.
If we know where the culprit was before they got in, this route will be clear too. Do
Okay.
you know where, Yuma?
No. Oh boy. I don't understand this map. Okay, this must be the lab, right? That's the panel room. That's the toxic gas chamber. Were they in here?
Here.
Okay, thank God. They hid in that spot.
Culprit must have been here.
Thank God.
Yay! It opened!
After the exchange on the intercom, given there was always a detective at the front chamber, when we went to borrow Amapel, the culprit had to have already made their way inside.
Yeah.
But the airlock is the only location that isn't affected by the security system.
Yep.
There. The culprit had to be inside that decontamination device before committing the crime.
Okay. I guess we progress. Woo!
But I thought he was just hiding in there to avoid being spotted after the crime. So you think the culprit was in there before the crime too?
It must have been.
Yeah. The culprit was waiting for their chance.
Yeah.
But we had no idea when we sent Amapel into the airlock.
And from there, Yuma, you guided Amapel to the doctor's lab.
Yeah?
So the culprit entered the doctor's lab before then? How would that be possible?
I don't know.
Only Amapal could get past security, right?
You would think.
Yeah, that's the next big question.
Yeah.
Maybe the culprit used another Amapal unit.
I thought of that.
No. The researcher mentioned there was only one functioning Amapal.
Ah, I see.
Which means the Amapal Yuma controlled was the only one that could get past security.
Okay.
So the culprit must have taken advantage of Master's Amapal to get into the doctor's lab.
I don't know about that.
That's the only way. But how did they use it?
Oh, really?
There's no solving the doctor's murder until we figure that out.
Okay. This is really confusing.
I have an idea. Will you hear me out?
Of course.
What is it?
How about giving up? I'm getting tired.
Of course.
Nope, motion denied.
Okay. Where are we now?
Another fork in the road? Such a complicated mystery labyrinth.
Yeah. Here we go. Again. How did the culprit use Amapal? I have no clue, man. I really don't know.
Beyond each problem lies the truth. We're definitely getting closer to the heart of this mystery.
Wait, it must be as a shield, right? He must have used Amapal to follow in to kill the... But what? Ugh. Must have been as a shield, right? But I thought they said... Okay, I'm really confused. Because they said that he entered before Amapal. But if Amapal was a shield, then wasn't Amapal in there before the culprit?
What do you mean, use Amapal
I'm
as
so
a
confused.
Amapal is supposed to be sturdy enough to withstand an elephant stepping on it, right?
Uh-huh.
The culprit may have used Amapal as a shield against the security system.
So, the culprit followed behind Amapal to avoid the toxic gas and explosions?
I get it! You're so smart, Master!
What?
Really? I don't think so.
Hey! Master just showed off how smart and logical he is.
Thanks, I guess? Oh no. Here we go.
Master wasn't smart after all! Come on, take it from the top!
Oh god, here we go. The toxic gas can be bypassed with Amapal. I feel like that's a no. I feel like that's a no. Okay.
Yeah! Even if Amapal itself is fine, it wouldn't be able to protect the culprit from the toxic gas.
Thank god, I was right. Oh no. Okay. The high voltage shocks can be bypassed with Amapal. Nope. Because it would burn. It would fry.
Even though Amapal is sturdy, it couldn't withstand the high voltage shock from the panel chamber.
Yep. So much confusion.
Which means it'd be impossible to use Amapal to protect yourself.
So it's not as a shield.
You're only realizing this now. At this rate, you'll be a grandpa before you stop being a rookie.
Perhaps you will improve in the next life.
I'm trying my best in this life.
Do you think it could be both? Okay, it's gotta be neither then, right? Do you think it's none of these again? This case is really tricky. Oh man. If it's none of these options, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Okay.
Do you think neither is really the right answer?
I don't know.
Given the process of elimination, that must be it. Amapal's hands aren't designed to hold anything, so it couldn't use the knife to murder the doctor.
Yeah.
Which means Amapal wasn't the murder weapon.
Uh-huh.
The culprit couldn't have used it as a shield. It can't neutralize the toxic gas, and the high voltage shock would destroy it.
So then, how did the culprit use Amapal?
I don't know.
I think we'll find out if we continue down this path.
Okay. Oh no.
That was the wrong answer! Come on, Master!
Alright. Next option, huh? Oh man.
Huh?
We've been here before.
Yeah.
It looks like we've been brought back.
But the door we opened earlier is closed again. Why's that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Okay, here we go again. Where was the culprit before? What? We already did this.
Huh? Even the question is the same. Does that mean we gotta do it all over again?
Oh.
Well, the logic is still sound. There's no other hiding spot for the culprit besides the airlock.
Yeah.
So you want to choose the same answer and keep going?
Oh.
If you do, you'll just repeat the whole process again. We'll just be brought back here if we can't figure out how did the culprit use Amapao. And I refuse to walk any more than I have to.
Understandable.
Hey, don't sit down!
What should I do?
Stand up! Stand up right now!
Stop it. Leave me alone.
If you want me to leave you alone, then help my useless master out!
Fine. Just one thing then. We're back at where was the culprit before the crime? Because you're stuck at how did the culprit use Amapao? With that in mind, these two questions are connected.
I see.
Connected? Both the culprit's location and how Amapao was used?
Help him out more! More!
The culprit was hiding in the airlock, where you also left the robot, right?
Oh.
At that moment, only the culprit and Amapao were there. So maybe the culprit did something.
The culprit did something to Amapao?
Clues are always there, right under your nose. It's a detective's job to notice them.
Okay.
Did you notice anything strange back then? Any tiny detail?
Oh no.
Try to remember.
Something strange. Hey! Now that you mention it, back then...
Uh-huh.
Oh, hey, the screen lit up.
Oh, when it
So this is what
malfunctioned?
Amapal sees.
It malfunctioned randomly.
It's like the cockpit of a mecha.
Whoa!
Yeah, this.
What was that?
Did it break already? I thought it was state of the art.
No, it's alright. It's stabilized.
Man, I forgot.
There was a moment when the camera stopped functioning while I was controlling Amapal. It returned to normal pretty quick, but maybe...
See? I told you it was right under your nose. You don't need any additional help from me, right?
That was a clue to help solve this mystery?
Actually, everything in this world is a key to solving mysteries. You just haven't noticed them.
Okay.
Perhaps there is more you're overlooking. Was there anything else unusual?
Something unusual. Something I missed.
Anything else? It's not like Amapal's camera showed the culprit.
No.
Wait, that's it!
Oh?
Now that I think about it, wasn't that strange? The culprit must have gotten ahead of Amapal, but why didn't they ever show up on the camera?
Oh.
If the culprit went past Amapal to enter the doctor's lab, they would have been spotted for sure.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it,
But nobody showed up on camera. How did the culprit manage to pull that off?
I don't know.
How can you move from the airlock to the doctor's lab without appearing even once on Amapal's camera?
Huh.
aren't you just adding another mystery?
No. All the pieces are here.
Really?
Huh?
Yuma, the mysteries you face now can be solved with a single answer.
Oh?
A single answer?
Sheesh. I talk too much.
Okay. Single answer, huh? Oh god. How did the culprit use Amapal? Why didn't the culprit appear on camera?
Mystery after another!
What caused Amapal's malfunction?
What do you do now? It's a Pandora's box of mysteries!
Let's stay calm and think about it. There's plenty of time.
Is there? Oh god. Here we go.
Or not. I'll keep reading while you wrap things up.
Remember what he said, Master. All it takes is one answer to solve these mysteries.
Got
Use
it.
those weak brain cells of yours and think!
Okay.
Culprit's location. Amapal's usage. Its malfunction. Why didn't the culprit appear on camera?
Did he?
This can be solved with just one answer?
Must have, what do you call it? Altered Amapal so he wouldn't show up on the camera, right? Must be. Okay, let's do it. On top. Transportation. Culprit jumped on it. Why didn't the culprit appear on camera? They were on top of the head.
I got it!
Did I really get it? Oh my god.
The culprit rode on Amapal's head, using it as a method of transportation.
Wow. Amazing. Truly amazing.
The door opened!
With every open door, it will be harder for you to turn back. Are you sure you want to keep going?
Yes, I can't believe I got that.
Absolutely. I will find the truth no matter what. This is for the Nocturnal Detective Agency.
Okay, let's do this. I am pumped. Okay, let's go, everyone.
You said the culprit rode on top of Amapal.
Uh-huh.
What did you mean by that?
On top.
Literally what I said. The culprit rode Amapal and used it to get through.
Yeah.
After we left Amapal in the airlock, the culprit came out of the decontamination device.
Mm-hmm.
Then they jumped on Amapal's head. The disruption in the footage was from the impact.
Ah.
That's insane.
Is it? I think it's fairly reasonable.
Agreed.
Amapal can withstand up to 100 kilograms of weight. So, someone riding on it shouldn't affect its functionality.
Can't believe I didn't realize put that together.
The shoe print on Amapal's head wasn't caused by someone kicking it. It was left there from the culprit hopping on and off.
Yeah.
After that, the culprit simply rode on it as it moved toward the doctor's lab.
How'd it get through the toxic gas, though?
By doing so, the culprit was able to evade the camera and remain hidden as they made their way through the lab.
You're right. If it's true, then it does solve all of the previous mysteries. Imagine the culprit riding on a robot? Makes me laugh.
But Yuma, have you not realized it? You're still missing something.
Yeah.
One major mystery remains.
What's with that huge sigh?
How'd he get through the toxic gas?
The greatest mystery of this case should appear soon. Just the thought of it gets me feeling down.
Am I wrong?
This case's greatest mystery?
What is it? Oh god, here we go again. Okay.
This is the panel chamber.
Yep.
That means the doctor's lab is just beyond it. If we can get through here, we'll reach the goal, yeah?
Okay. When did the culprit get off Amapal? Oh god, here we go.
Is this the greatest mystery you mentioned?
I don't think so.
Not exactly what I was envisioning.
Well, this is the mystery to be solved, so let's clear it out.
Okay.
Beats me.
When would it have been possible for them to get into the room ahead of us? Oh, while opening the door, of course. Because it took forever.
The culprit murdered the doctor before Amapal entered the room, which
Yeah.
means the culprit had to have gotten ahead of Amapal at some point. It was when the door first opened. At that moment, the culprit snuck into the doctor's room.
Yeah?
Yeah, when the doors were slowly opening, just like this. That's when the culprit took their chance.
Yeah?
Right. The moment there was enough space for a person to slip through, the culprit hopped off and went inside.
Yeah.
Like this?
Oh no. Okay, awesome. Do you think we're getting close to the end of this case? I feel like we're making good progress, even though I still don't know who did it. Oh god, here we go. Reasoning deathmatch time. Okay, Yomi.
We still haven't reached the goal. I thought we could get into the doc's lab now.
Is this a joke to you? Your deduction is full of holes.
Oh god.
If this is a joke, it's not very funny.
Master, you know what to do.
I sure do.
Of course.
I'll take your garbage deduction and toss it in the trash. I am the saint of Kanai Ward, protecting it from filth like you!
I love his voice actor. Reasoning deathmatch. Let's do this. Oh god, here we go. Okay. So Fuki's forte, turn back time, ghost form traits. Okay, I don't think it's that. Amapal's design. Could it be the Amapal's design? It must be, right?
Red hopped off Amapal as the door opened.
Yes.
Slipped through the gap in the door.
Uh-huh. Oops.
That's impossible, even for Think the Slaughter Art.
Is it? Okay. I don't think it's that one.
Think about it.
I'm thinking about it.
If Amapal's line of sight changed just a bit,
Uh-huh.
the camera would have caught it.
Would it?
No one would do something so risky. The crime would have been
I
exposed.
don't think it's any of these. Oh god, am I wrong?
The culprit must be really lucky.
No. Okay, I'm still listening.
What? Did they use some sort of special power?
No. What? It was one of those?
Right.
If Amapal's camera had been running, we would have seen the culprit. Okay, obviously that didn't happen, but would they really have used such a risky method to break in?
No.
Was Amapal's camera even working? That might be the first thing you need to confirm.
Now,
Does something seem off to you, Master? Let's check the solution keys then. I have no clue about this one.
The culprit.
Okay. Well, oh, the camera doesn't work while the arm is in
Red hopped
extracted?
off Amapal as the door opened.
Okay.
Then slipped through the gap in the door.
Uh-huh. Oh god, I'm confused.
That's impossible, even for Think the Slaughter Artist.
Nope, not that one. Okay. There isn't much evidence about who Pink the Slaughter Artist is or what they're capable of. True, which means I can't refute that statement. Still stuck on that solution key. Amapal's functions were Yes, I know, but which one? At the time, yes, I get it. But which solution, which statement is
The
wrong?
door opened.
God, I'm so
Then
confused.
slipped through the gap in the door.
I'm struggling.
That's impossible, even for Think the Slaughter Artist.
Okay.
Think about it.
Okay, I'm thinking about it.
If Amapal's line of sight changed just a bit.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
This mystery.
Whew. That was tough.
Amapal is designed so that when its hand is stretched out, it won't execute any other inputs.
Yeah.
That's why when it was pressing the button for the door, the culprit didn't show up on the camera.
You little maggots. Don't get so full of yourselves.
Haha.
You're not getting out of here alive.
Okay, dude. Whatever you say. Nice. Very, very nice.
I get it. So Amapal couldn't move while the door was opening.
Yep.
That's when the culprit took their chance.
Exactly.
Since the door opens outward, it's possible to take advantage of the blind spot it creates. That's how the culprit managed to stay outside the camera's view as they entered the doctor's room.
Yeah.
So it's an elaborate murder that took advantage of Amapal's design, and even the direction the door opens.
Yes.
Whoever planned this must have really wanted the doctor dead.
Could it have been the other doctor, Amapal's creator?
I guess you can call it an obsession. How scary. Just like this passageway. Where will it take us? Perhaps a suite with the culprit's obsession on full display? A room of nightmares?
Knock it off with the weird soliloquies. Let's go.
You really going?
Going where? What do you... Oh no. Here we go again.
Hey, Yuma. When the culprit entered the doctor's room where the door was open,
Yeah?
at the time, the doctor was in the room, right?
Yes.
If the door opened and an intruder entered, how could the doctor not have noticed?
So
Oh.
what if he did notice? It's not a big deal.
But he's got stabbed in the back.
Yes, it is. If he had noticed an intruder, the doctor would have turned to face him, which means
Yep.
he wouldn't have been stabbed in the back.
Yep, yep.
That piece of trash is right. Your logic is flawed.
Okay.
What are you, on the Phantom side now?
Listen to my incredible words of wisdom.
Okay.
Your crappy deduction is worth less than shit! Everything you do is a fucking mistake!
Okay, dude. Whatever you say. Jerk. What an asshole. Let's do this. Another reasoning deathmatch. Reasoning's deathmatch. Okay, we're ready. I don't feel ready, but we're gonna be ready. Okay.
Damn it!
Oh, it's one of these.
Your deduction is inconsistent!
What? Oh, I'm wrong. Oops.
Damn.
That wasn't it.
Good luck.
Were there any statements that bothered you? Think carefully and look for any contradictions.
Yeah.
Okay. I will. I guess I jumped the gun on that
Damn it! Your deduction is inconsistent!
one. Okay.
It's full of inconsistencies!
Yes, that's what you just said, man.
By your logic,
Uh-huh.
even if the doctor could be stabbed,
Uh-huh.
it wouldn't be from behind.
That claim doesn't hold up.
Yeah.
No, the culprit did stab the doctor in the back. That's how the body was discovered.
Yep.
That's why I'm saying your deduction is inconsistent. By your logic, the doctor couldn't have been murdered in that way!
Untrue. Oh god, here we go.
The
Oh, he's
culprit
deaf. Oh my god, of course. He didn't hear because he's deaf. It's gotta be that one.
quickly entered the lab. But the doctor was in the room at the time, right?
Yes, but he was deaf.
There's no way you missed an intruder.
Actually. Oops.
Running is noisy.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. The intruder would have needed to kill the doctor quickly, so wouldn't they have been running? And if they were, the footsteps would have been loud. But according to that solution key, yeah, the doctor was hard of hearing. The volume of the intruder's footsteps wouldn't have made a difference. Exactly! I just picked the wrong
quickly
one.
entered the lab.
Oh well, I should
But
have
the
waited.
doctor was in the room at the time, right?
Uh-huh.
There's no way you missed an intruder. Running is noisy.
Okay. Gotcha.
So Wesker would have heard and turned to face the culprit. And his chest would have been stabbed, not his back.
Actually, what? What? It's not that one either?
Say,
If the doctor and intruder were facing each other, the knife would have gone to the doctor's chest. But never mind that. What about that solution key? He's deaf. Okay, maybe I should
The
wait
culprit
even longer.
quickly entered the lab. But the
I guess I'm
doctor
being
was in the room
impatient.
at the time, right?
Uh-huh.
There's no way you missed an intruder. Running is noisy.
Okay.
So Wesker would have heard and turned to face the culprit. And his chest would have been stabbed, not his back. Unless you think the doctor was asleep.
No, he was deaf.
Is there any trace of him being drugged?
No.
Even if he didn't look back from his desk,
Oh, ouch.
he would have heard someone coming.
There you go. That's the one. I was just too impatient.
had trouble hearing. That's why he didn't notice the intruder.
Yep.
Now you're spouting nonsense. Say whatever you want, it won't save you.
What?
There's a gaping hole in your logic. And there's no way you're gonna fill it at this rate. Because you, more than anyone else,
Okay.
you're the one refusing to see the truth right before your eyes.
Oh? So you say. What does that mean? Is he just spouting whatever?
I refuse to see the truth?
Don't tell me it's one of our allies.
Vivius said the same thing. But
Oh no.
It's strange, don't you think? Isn't it about time you noticed that something's off here?
Don't tell me it was Fubuki. She claimed nobody. No, that's not possible. It's not. Ugh, that scared me. I thought it could be her.
huh?
You've solved many mysteries up to now, yet none of them are directly connected to the culprit's identity.
That's because I have no clue who it is, man.
That's because the culprit is the hitman.
Uh
If
huh.
that's the case, why haven't you reached the hitman's soul? And that would end the labyrinth.
Could it be Yako? No.
It's not that easy. The culprit will fight back unless we solve all the mysteries first. Hang on. What are you getting at?
I know.
In my eyes, the reason a single mystery hasn't been directly connected to the culprit is because of Yuma's reluctance. It's pushing away the mysteries that lead to the culprit.
Oh?
Huh?
Subconsciously, you're closing your eyes to the truth.
Could it have been one of our allies then?
That's why you haven't touched on the hole in your reasoning.
Oh no.
What hole?
Oh no.
Whatever, that's enough. Just ignore this guy and keep going.
Who could it be?
Hey!
Wait. So it couldn't have been Desuhiko or Fubuki because they were with us when we controlled Amapal. It would have to be... I don't think it's Vivia. Who's left? Chief Yako, who got injured, and... Who am I missing? Oh, Halara? No, it couldn't be Halara, could it? Oh no. If it's Halara, that's awful. I'm just thinking it must be one of our allies, right?
Yuma.
Oh no.
Jeez, go away!
You know what I'm talking about, don't you? The huge hole in this
Oh
investigation.
god.
What are you...
Just ignore him.
No.
Let's
I wanna
review
know.
your deduction, shall we? The culprit took advantage of Amapal's locked position and entered the lab.
Mm-hmm.
And before the robot entered the room, that person stabbed the doctor from behind.
Yes?
However, they bumped into Amapal while escaping, causing it to fall over.
Okay.
That was obviously a mistake, but since it wasn't captured on video, they were able to avoid detection.
Oh no.
After that, the culprit went inside the decontamination device in the airlock to hide from you.
Mm-hmm.
That's correct. So what's the hole in my deduction?
I don't know.
It's before all of that. It remains the case's greatest mystery.
Uh-huh.
Which is?
How did the culprit get past security?
Could it be Makoto?
What?
Oh my god, could it have been Makoto?
Already told you that. The culprit rode on top of Amapal as Master controlled it and was taken all the way to the doctor's lab.
No, how did they get into Amaterasu, right?
But if someone was riding on it, how did they get past the high voltage shocks in the panel chamber?
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Oh god.
This is the end for you! You have nowhere left to go!
Oh boy.
come on, why now?
I won't let you maggots ruin the peace of Kanai Ward! As the king of Amaterasu Corporation and the guardian of Kanai Ward, I will stop you here and now!
Perhaps this too is an obsession. Why does he insist on covering up the truth? Tell me, what will you do, Yuma? Are you going to stay willfully blind?
Oh.
No, I'll fight. Whether it's subconscious or not, I won't look away from the truth.
Okay.
I'll find the truth no matter what.
Oh, God.
This is for the chief and everyone at the Nocturnal Detective Agency.
Good luck. You'll never find it. You'll scurry around this labyrinth forever, like blind mice.
Ugh.
You'll rot away in it, looking for an answer that will never come.
Okay. Here we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Reasoning deathmatch time again. This is confusing, actually. Who did it? Reasoning deathmatch. Have to say it every time. It's necessary. Okay, let's do this. I keep thinking it could be Fubuki, but could it? Oh god. Fubuki's forte? It can't be Fubuki, could it? Oh god, I don't know. Okay, let's hold on to Fubuki's
Playing with
forte.
your shit deductions. You still haven't solved the greatest mystery. How did the culprit get past the security?
I don't know.
The critical lab security system.
God. Critical lab security was always up. 90 days ago, yeah.
Was always live.
Could it be that?
There was no way to reach the doctor. The panel chamber shocks would have fried the culprit.
Uh-huh, you're right. Unless they knew the combination.
Security system.
Uh-huh.
No living human can breach it.
Oh, are you saying it could be Vivia? But that's not possible, is it?
Don't tell
Well,
me
I
the
guess
culprit
it's
is
too
a
late.
robot.
No. Okay, is it Vivia then? How did the culprit break through the panel chamber? We at least had Amapal with us to disable the security system. Didn't you notice anything else weird at that time? Think hard.
Right.
As far as the panel chamber goes,
Keep playing with your
could it be the Vivia one?
shit deductions.
Oh god, I
You
don't
still
know.
haven't solved the greatest mystery.
Oops.
How did the culprit get past the security?
I don't know, man. I'm thinking it could be Vivia
The
now.
critical lab security system was always
You're
live.
correct.
There was no way to reach the doctor.
Could it have been Vivia?
The panel chamber shocks would have fried the culprit.
Uh-huh. I don't know.
Security system.
Yes?
No living human can breach it.
No, it's not that.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way a human could withstand an electric current that strong. Okay. But did the culprit really get hit with it? Try thinking back to what happened. Oh, because of Fubuki's forte?
Maybe.
Oh, you're talking about... Oh my god, they're just talking about how Fubuki's forte let the... Oh man, it's that simple? Oops.
Hang with you.
Because of Fubuki's forte, of course they could get past the electricity because we kept
You still haven't
rewinding
solved
time.
the greatest mystery.
I didn't think it could be that though.
How did the culprit get past the security?
Oh,
The critical lab security system was always live.
but Fubuki's forte.
There was no way to reach the doctor.
Okay, let's see if I can get this.
The panel chamber shocks would have fried the culprit.
They would have, you're correct.
Security system. No living human can breach it.
There we go.
Flash through this mystery.
Oh, did we beat him? Did we actually do it? What's gonna happen now?
A human could get past the panel chamber by using Fubuki's forte.
Exactly.
In fact, that's how we got past the panels.
Yeah.
The high voltage shocks kept destroying Amapel.
Don't tell me that she did it
But
twice.
we reversed time every time that happened.
Yeah.
Correct. So whenever it was struck by the current, it went back in time.
Yeah.
But while that was occurring, the culprit, a human, was riding on top of Amapel.
Yeah.
That person was burnt to a crisp every time you failed.
Yeah.
But
I'm aware of that.
Which means you killed the culprit. over and over again.
True.
Vivia,
If only you had chosen to remain ignorant, I would have walked beside you in silence.
Wait, was that supposed to be a shock? I thought that was obvious.
But if you intend to seek the truth, then I must stand in your way.
Wait, you're telling me people didn't know that happened?
what are you doing? Why are you doing this?
I'm confused, man.
He's going to betray you, Master.
Oh, I see.
Betray me?
It's up to you, Yuma. This is your final chance to save the world you believe in.
Oh god.
What are you going to do? It's time to decide your past and your future.
Oh god.
Why, Vivia?
Oh god, here we go. Reasoning deathmatch against Vivia? What? No way. No way. What? I was not expecting this. Oh god, here we go. Okay. Reasoning deathmatch, but against Vivia. Oh my god. Shoot, this is horrifying. Okay. Ghost form traits, toxic gas properties, stab wounds in the back, electrical room witnesses. Could it be the stab wounds? We'll see.
Yes.
Oh god. Uh-huh.
How did the culprit bypass the toxic gas chamber?
How did they bypass the toxic gas chamber? Could it have been the toxic gas properties?
Possible to avoid the gas.
Yes, I'm aware.
The culprit would surely die.
Oh god, I don't know. Okay, I'm wrong. Shoot. I have no clue for this one. That gas is fatal, isn't it? And there's no contradiction in that statement, is there? But I think it'd be a good idea to look back over that solution key. The poison doesn't kill instantly, right? Takes about 30 minutes to kill someone. That means, do you think it was Yako? No, it can't have been, could it? Uh-huh.
How did the culprit bypass the toxic gas chamber? It's impossible to avoid the gas.
Yes.
The
Oh god.
culprit would surely die.
Okay. Yes.
You should already know this, right?
Yes.
The gas is a special trait.
Okay.
The gas can see through even a gas mask.
Yes.
No ability can nullify its toxicity.
Yes. True.
Once it hits you, you're done for.
Uh-huh.
You die before reaching Weska.
No, that's not true.
This is the truth.
Okay. Nice. Oh god.
If you pass through the toxic gas, you'll die. But you'll have 30 minutes before it kills you. Mm-hmm. Which means you could survive for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
What? Don't tell me.
There are no gas masks here that can block this toxic gas. And no fortes that can nullify it.
Could it have been Yako?
There's only one way you could get through it. You do nothing. You endure it in hopes of Amapel taking you to the next room.
Wow.
Then the culprit didn't do anything to counteract it and just passed through the toxic gas?
Oh my god.
It's the only explanation that makes sense. This is the truth. I can't believe it. But if the culprit really did just endure the toxic gas,
Uh-huh.
Then they...
the culprit is...
It appears you finally glimpsed the truth.
Wait.
Well, how does it feel to have your world shatter before your eyes?
Don't tell
Isn't
me.
this what you wanted?
Is it Yako?
What's he talking about?
Yomi's mystery phantom and Vivia are both right. Subconsciously, I didn't want to know the truth.
Oh no. What?
Until now, the mystery labyrinth was withholding the mysteries that led to the culprit.
Yeah.
And that's because It's a reflection of my own reluctance.
Master, what's wrong? Do you know who the culprit is? It's the hitman, right?
Uh-huh.
The truth is worthless.
Oh god.
Nothing has less value in this isolated, rainy city.
Okay.
No one wants the truth. Not even you. Now, rot away and die right here. No
Oh,
one
God.
will get in my way. Kanai Ward, Amaterasu, they both belong to me.
Oh god. Don't tell me. Oh god, here we go again. Okay, okay. We're ready, we're ready. Is it Yako? Could it have been? Or am I wrong? I could be way off base. Because didn't he get stabbed? Reasoning deathmatch. Oh my god, what in the world? What the hell?
If the culprit carried out the crime that you deduced,
Uh-huh.
then they should be dead from the toxic gas.
Okay.
But no one at the scene has died from poison.
Yeah.
If you can understand that much, then what are you still doing here?
Oh god.
You're right that no one in that lab died from that toxic gas. But that was part of the culprit's plan from the beginning. They planned to distort the facts of their death.
It is Yako?
Yuma, are you sure you want to face the truth? Your world will fall apart. The world that you believed in.
Let's do this. Oh god.
Your deduction is wrong. Don't disturb the peace.
Okay.
It's not even worth debating.
Okay.
Is this the best you can do to refute it?
Yeah.
Just give up and die!
No. Culprit misrepresented their death by using Amapal? Oh, the hitman, of course. Oh my god, that makes sense.
That's right.
Culprit didn't use Amapal. Okay, let's try again. I messed up.
Your deduction is wrong. Don't disturb the peace.
Okay.
It's not even worth debating. Is this the best you can do to refute it? Just give up and die!
Yeah.
Yes, I'll expose the truth. The culprit misrepresented their death by using the hitman.
Oh. Oh my god.
The culprit realized their plan would be exposed if someone in the lab died from toxic gas.
Wow.
So they used the hitman to cover up their own death.
Use the hitman?
Meaning,
Claimed it.
the hitman wasn't hired to assassinate the doctor.
It was made up.
They were hired to cover up the culprit's death by toxic gas.
Oh.
The hitman's target was the culprit? Not the doctor? But the doctor was stabbed by the knife with the inscribed F. Doesn't that belong to the hitman?
All you would need is a similar knife.
Yeah.
The story of Fink the Slaughter Artist using a knife inscribed with the letter F is well known.
Nah, we'll leave it alone until we receive further orders. Did you see the knife stuck in his back? It's the one that Fink the Slaughter Artist uses, right?
Oh man.
I've heard about his knives inscribed with the letter F.
So it was all a ruse? The real culprit made it look like the hitman did it?
Stop. Stop, 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 stop! You useless garbage! To hell with detectives and the truth! I won't let you have your way in my city! There is no real culprit! Dr. Wesker was killed by the hitman!
Uh-huh.
What's going on? Who's the real culprit?
Yako.
The real culprit. The real culprit is...
The time has finally come. Yuma, it's time for you to acknowledge what you've known all along. If the tiny crack spreads any further, the mirror will shatter, exposing the chaos of the real world.
Wow.
Knowing this, Will you still expose the truth?
Yes.
Then show me your conviction.
The clues pointing to the identity of the hitman's target. I know. I've known all along.
Now, expose the truth. Do it. If you want to burn the world down.
Yako. It was Yako. Okay. Missing file, photo, death threat. It must have been the photo.
The bloodstained photo found in the hallway near the lab. There was a person pictured with a woman. That was the hitman's target. The real culprit behind this case. The blood obscured the person's face. But I know who it is.
Yep.
It could only be one person. It could only be...
How do you know? That person in the photo is the hitman's target. And who is it?
Hitman's target?
It's...
No.
Oh.
Stop! Don't you dare say another word! No one wants the truth!
Why not?
I don't understand, but good luck, Master. I'm always by your side, haunting you.
Oh. It's Yako. It's Yako. Sigh. Yep. I think... Okay, I know this is a crazy place to stop it, but the game literally just saved. That was a crazy way to end the episode, but I don't want this to go too much longer since it's already been over an hour. So we'll just leave it here, I guess. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm kind of just shocked right now. I wasn't expecting it to be Yako, but it was. It must have been Yako. We just basically proved it, right? So Yako killed the hitman, which means all along it was him. That's crazy. Wow, I was not expecting that at all. Well, that's really all for today. If you liked this episode, feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe if you like. All that stuff is really appreciated. And yeah, hopefully I see you in the next episode, because things are going to get crazy, I bet. Alright, that's it. Bye. Bye.